How's it going, everyone? I'm Old Dragon Lord, I'm bringing you another Skyrim Special Edition Rare Guide, and this is my follow-up video on the Daedric quest Discerning the Transmundane, and a guide on the Daedric artifact, the Oghma Infinium. Now, when I made my very first video on Daedric artifacts, I told you how they could be a variety of things: an unbreakable lock, a powerful weapon, an incredibly useful piece of
This is the
armor.
first time I've set foot in Windhelm. What a dreary place.
Yeah, but in the case of the Oghma Infinium, it's a book. But not any book. It's a book of infinite knowledge. I'll get to that. So, for those of you who have not watched my videos, what you want to do is complete the quest Discerning the Transmundane, which coincides with the quest that's now completed, way down here, Elder Knowledge. We have to find an Elder Scroll. You have to speak to Septimus Cygnus after learning about his location, be it from Urag and the College of Winterhold, or going to his location and just randomly running across him, in which case you have to transcribe a lexicon in order to get the Elder Scroll, bring it back to Septimus, then harvest the blood from 5 races: Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orc. Then bring the blood back to Septimus, and from there you get the book, and Hermaeus Moore basically kills him in the end. So what makes this book so special? I mean, obviously it's incredibly valuable and all that. Well, that's just it. In part 3 of my Discerning the Transmundane guide, when you originally read the book, you picked it up, nothing happened. However, after you speak to Hermaeus Moore and after you get the quest, or complete the quest rather, you read it again, same 2 pages, but this time you have options. You got 4 options here. A sea of knowledge rolls before you. Choose the section you wish to read. Now, you can only pick one for this. Actually, let me just say this first. There are 4 things you can do here. The first option is obviously do not read. It'll be like you originally picked it up before. But then there are 3 other options: the Path of Might, the Path of Shadow, and the Path of Magic. Now, pretty much, basically, this book will increase all of your skills depending on the category. So the Path of Magic is all your magic skills: illusion, conjuration, destruction, restoration, alteration, and enchanting. Path of Shadow: sneak, light armor, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech, and alchemy. And then Might is your warrior skills: smithing, one-handed, two-handed, heavy armor, block, and archery. Now, before I read, let me just check something really quick here, because I already picked what I'm gonna boost. I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So these 2 skills specifically, enchanting and alteration, you can see they're 85 and 75 respectively. I'm picking the Path of Magic. And what's convenient about this, once you pick the option, it's like I said, I'm going with the Path of Magic, it boosts up your skills. Depending on what level you're at, or where you are in your current high level, when you pick the option, your skills go up, and you can level up. As you can see, what you'll actually notice with alteration and enchanting, alteration went from 75 to 80, and enchanting went from 85 to 90. So for all those skills, whatever you pick, which for me was the Path of Magic, all the skills you pick will be increased, not by 1 point, but by 5 points, making this pretty cool. But there's a catch. After you read the book, it disappears from your inventory forever, because it's basically served its purpose. So that's essentially it for the artifact. But, however, if you want to leave it at that, then that's fine. It's up to you. use it once, that's it. You never have it again. But for you collectors out there is a way you can exploit this and actually keep the book. So what I'm going to do is reload my quick save, which I made before I started this video, and I will show you exactly what you have to do. So there are several steps you want to take. Again with this crap. Stupid over-incoming glitch. First, you want to have a follower with you in order to do this. Any follower will do. In this case,
I'm itching for a fight.
my follower is Meow the Lioness. What you want to do is go to the I needed to trade some things with you option.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
That's step 2. Step 3, read the Oghma Infinium as you normally would. Then obviously step 4, pick the path you want to go for. The path of might, path of shadow, or the path of magic, the latter being my choice. The skills still go up, as you can see. But what you want to do at this point now is give the book to your follower. And you can see it's in their inventory. You can hold on to it, and then exit out of your inventory.
All set. Let's go.
Give it just a few seconds, just to be safe. Then go back into your follower's inventory.
I'm itching for a fight.
Same option.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
And take the book back. That's the final step.
All set. Let's
As
go.
you can see, no Oghma Infinium removed. For the dialog on the top left. Whoops. And as you can see, the book is still in my inventory. This is one of 2 glitches that worked before, and is the only glitch that remains that I know that works. There was another glitch where you could deliberately exploit the Oghma Infinium to use the paths of might, shadow, and magic over and over and over again to almost indefinitely level up your character. But Bethesda made a patch which removed that entirely. That was a long time ago, so no point. So if anybody wants to keep the artifact after using it, that's how you do it.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps.
That's enough, meal. And depending on what level you are, you can actually go up a couple of levels. Which was my case here. So you get 2 perks, or 3 perks, depending on how many times you level up, maybe 4, instead of 1 after reading the Oghma Infinium. So, pretty neat Daedric artifact, one of the better artifacts in the entire game. Oh, it's making that noise again. Yeah, alright, but nothing important. And that concludes this video on the Daedric artifact, the Oghma Infinium. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful or enjoyed it at all. And once again, I'll be picking another Daedric artifact to work on in the future, but I'm deciding which one to do, and don't be surprised if the majority of these artifacts take longer than planned, because some of these artifacts will fit certain characters I make in the future. Like Gilbert's not going to be the only character I play as. I have other characters that even now as I speak I'm trying to figure out which artifacts I want them to use, which classes I want them to have, or have them specify as, and etc. So be patient with me on that. Be patient. That's what I'm trying to say. However, I will resume other videos on one specific video on an item I found in Live's Retreat sometime soon. So stay tuned for that. So thank you once again for watching. Hope you all have a good night. I bid you adieu. Take care.